just finished getting ready and got a lot of errands to do today. How's everybody doing today? I hope your day is going well. Oops, I just saw something here, a little string on me. It's around 10 o'clock now. Don't have to be to work till 12, but I decided to go to my favorite place for a brunch instead of eating breakfast. But first I need to drop off some recycle boxes. I hope my son put it in the car for me. I have to ask him to throw it in the truck, which is good reason to have the truck because those boxes cannot fit in any car. And I try to take them on my way to work instead of just going down there wasting gas. So whenever I'm going to work, I always, or in that area, try to pass by and drop them off. I'll be dropping them off today by myself, which is fine. Usually one of the kids go with me and then they take them out the truck. But I can do that. So I'm gonna do that this morning. Still got my little ponytail thing going here. I think I'm gonna have to touch the color up. It's like been what? I did this the end of the weekend, was the end of May, and already I can see the grays, and I probably should just get one of those pencil things and touch it up, but from far away you really can't tell. So I think I can go another 2 weeks maybe, because I don't want to over process my hair with the dye. So I'll probably just maybe get, what do you call those, the other type of dye, the one that is semi-permanent, that just washes out real easy instead of putting a straight dye on it. So that's what I'm gonna do. But outfit of today, see, I got my little earrings. I love these earrings. I don't think I'll ever be able to find them again. I think I got them on Amazon. But whenever these earrings come that has the post, it's always crooked. So this one is always crooked, and I'm just praying. I've had it for maybe 3 years now. So I'm just praying that it never breaks. But I'm gonna try to go back on Amazon and look to see if I can see it. So I'm doing the teal color or aqua color today. Got my jade or jade color. Got this. I have the ring. Still, I have to wear this watch thing. Maybe I'll get some different colors to go with it. Oops. Let me push this up because I got my sweater on because it is so sometimes cold in the office. So I'm gonna have to probably get some more different color of the watch face because it keeps my step, it keeps track of my steps. And then just decided to just put one of these on instead of a whole bunch of them. And the pants I'm wearing is this pants. Yeah, I decided to wear pants today, and my little white sweater and my go-to glasses. I want to get more of these, but I can't until I get another eye checkup. Then I'm going to order more of these because I really like these glasses here, and get some different colors. The next one I'll get is probably white and an aqua because my favorite colors. So, and with pink, and so this one I really love it. And it also has when you go out in the sun, it shades. Not as much as I want it to, but I noticed that it does, especially if I take a picture outside. It does shade, and I guess helps with your eyes and stuff. So yeah, so yesterday I learned some more stuff. Got myself familiarized with the computer system. It kind of got off track because when I started, we were doing the sales rally, and the computer system I was supposed to learn that same week got bumped because of the sales rally. So now it's like time to step it up and learn more stuff from there, and then put my books together and stuff. And, you know, it was just so crazy because unfortunately we had a death in the family right around the time that was to start working. And I had just gotten off of just getting used to my brother's death. Not, you never get used to it, but, you know, just a little bit calmer about the whole situation. And then to jump into another situation like that, it's, you know, emotional at times. And trying to get my niece through it and my sister, her mom, through it. So kind of a big distraction that doesn't really keep me too focused, because there's just so much that goes on in life, that unexpected things, you know. And my son would say, Mom, there's just something that always you have to be dealing with, you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna get going. I'll probably take a picture of my favorite meal from this restaurant, probably the only one. My daughter told me there's another same restaurant closer to home than it is to my job. We'll see if it tastes the same, because I'm the kind of person, if I find something that I like, that's going to be it, or a restaurant that I like, because sometimes you go to a different restaurant and whoever's in the kitchen doesn't prepare the stuff properly like you like it to. But yeah, so now I'm going to find my stockings. I wear these half stockings to go with my shoes. The pair of shoes I bought, I was so happy that it was so comfortable, because it's not the type that I would usually wear, but I bought some flat shoes and that was comfortable. So I'll buy another pair with a similar color. No, not similar color, but different color. And I'll probably get another one of those too, because you know they're always going out of style and stuff. So I really like that. Then I found these pair of sandals that I bought myself that I forgot was in a box. And I could have wore those on Mother's Day. So we're supposed to go back out of town around July, I think it's 11th. Or is it July 4th? Wait a minute. I know we have the 4th off. I don't know what we're gonna do then. That's a Friday. Am I supposed to take that Saturday off? I'm not sure. But we have that day off and I may go and come back. Probably go into Richmond and stuff and come back, because then I work Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then I have Tuesday, Wednesday off. So that shouldn't be a problem. I try to make sure that I'm not overdoing stuff like that drive. I think it wasn't really the drive to the summit that really got me, but just the sitting down all day long in the seats and stuff. That was like, oh, left me in a lot of pains and stuff, you know. I didn't get to walk around a lot. So, yeah. So I think I may have taken that 5th off. We'll see. We'll see. I've got to see what my daughter's scheduled for us, because I think we're supposed to stay. Yeah, I think she did schedule. So July 4th and 5th, I'll be taking off. So I've got to figure out in the office who is going to be there, because that really messed it up. So I'm glad I started talking about it, because I need to check with the person that usually takes Tuesday, Wednesday off, to see if he plans on taking that whole week off. Even though he just came back from vacation, I don't think that he would do that, but I gotta double check. Well, wait a minute. The other guy has Thursday, Friday off, because I have 2 partners right now. I have 2 partners. So I have to see, because you know I'm a new person, but I'm in training. I should be able to take a Saturday off, because they're supposed to be trying to get sales right now this month or next month or whatever. But we'll see. But yeah, what I did this morning, I got up and I kind of cooked something so that my daughter could have also to take to work. She likes the way I cook it. I just put in the air fryer. I'll show her what I did. It was like the turkey sausage, those big ones by Wilshire or something like that. I just cut it up, no oil or anything, stick it in the air fryer, let it get nice and golden and brown. And then I had some rice in the refrigerator. I had some frozen rice. I had broccoli, carrots, and all that. I couldn't eat that because the sodium was too high. Too old for that stuff, the sodium stuff. So I didn't want to mess with that. So I mixed it with some white rice and I put the stuff together because she can't eat a lot of greasy food since she got a gallbladder out. So I prepared that, put it in her container so she has that because when I wasn't working, I was, making her lunch and doing to help her out and stuff. Now that she's driving herself and have to walk from a parking lot far away, well, let me help her out and still make the lunch that way. She picks it up. The funny thing now is that I was making the breakfast for her, like she wanted to make sure she had eggs and she liked a bacon or a turkey sausage, try to split it up and, make stuff. And she was always getting hungry before 12 o'clock, right? Now, when I went to the summit, she was on her own to prepare her own breakfast and stuff. And she was just eating cereal. She goes, the cereal helped her stay fuller longer. I'm like, good. She'll eat like Honey Nut Cheerios, and what else she would eat? Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Those are her two favorites. And she said it made her stay fuller longer. I don't know how many bowls she was eating, but maybe one or two, I don't know. But that was good, so definitely she want to have a good lunch because she is walking. I don't know if it's a mile or a little bit more, but she loves that, which is really, really good. So she's getting her steps in and stuff like that. So I said to her, now that I'm back, do you want me to drop you and pick up? She goes, no. So she wants to get her step in and stuff like that. It's healthier too. I'm not getting those steps in because it's too hot right now. But when it gets to be wintertime, I will be walking around my community. But I think that community is supposed to be sold out by the end of the year. Then we have another community to go to, which is on the other side of town. So I'm like in between. I live in between where these other places go. So I think out in that area, I could probably find the land that I'm looking for at a good price also. So, because where I live right now, it's a very expensive area. Homes are like in the 600,000s. Townhomes are like in the almost 400,000s. And I'm not trying to have no mortgage at $4,000. Max 2,000 something a month. And I still don't even want that. But yeah, so that was my little chit chat today with you this Sunday morning. One more day and then I get to relax Tuesday and Wednesday and see what I want to do. Got lots to do. Financially, I've got to put things back in order, pay some stuff off. I just want to completely pay off I've paid some off already. I need to pay the rest of them off before the end of the year. So that the only bill that I have would be my car insurance, and home. I only just want those three bills. I don't want any other bill. So I've paid off, all credit cards. So just want to pay off some other little things that I have to pay off, like any medical. I don't think I have a lot on that. I think I'm pretty much almost done with that. But I had one other loan that I want to just get rid of. And that's it. No student loans or anything. But the thing is that you have to be careful not to pay everything off if you want to buy property. So that's why I've had to leave some things that needs to stay without being paid off until after I buy my next piece of property. It's so weird. You're trying to not have debt, but you need to just have your credit a certain kind of way. Crazy. Or have a certain amount accessible to you. Crazy. But that's the way it is. So that's what I'm focusing on. Trying to get rid of some debts and stuff. And I don't want to have to be pulling from my retirement to do that. So, yeah. Unless I don't have a job, then I would do that. And then, have options. But I've got goals too. So, work, hard. All right. I will be stepping out now, and hopefully I'll talk to you guys later. All right. Take care. Bye. I have to drive slow because I've got those boxes in my trunk and don't want them to fall out, or paper, because I don't know what my son put in there. There's some plastics and all together. I want to make sure that nothing flies out, hit the other cars, so glad they're being patient with me. Alright, so I'm here. I know they open at 8:30. Even on Sundays they should. Yeah, they're open. So that's good. But my problem now is that I just saw one of those pincher bugs on the outside of my window here. And I hope it went on the roof and flew off. Because I don't want to open the door and it just falls in my car, and I have to search for it. Alright, let me just turn in here. Yes, this is our local recycle place. Just less than a mile away from where we live. So, Lord, let me see. I'm afraid to open the window or the door because I don't know. So if I open the door, I'm gonna have to open it and, you know, like, wait, do I have a box or something? Yeah, get a box. So if I open this door and that thing comes down on me, hopefully not on my arm. No, I don't see it. I don't know where it went, but I'll be back. Okay. Yikes. It's hot out there. Whew, my forehead is hot. I did not see that bug. Where it went. As long as it doesn't land on my hand and bite me. Okay. I got my, this is, I made this hibiscus tea that has pineapple mango refresher mixed in it, and I have it in the freezer that way. I can have that later, and then I have my jug with the water. Yeah, hydro flask. So now let's go find my favorite burger spot. This is where it's tricky when you have to cross over. 10:46. Place opens up at 11 o'clock. So that'd be good. I need to move this flask. It's bothering my hand, bumping on it. Get over to the left lane because it's time to turn. Yeah, so hopefully my camera stays still. If it goes off, forgive me. I'm not messing with it. Yeah, so look, these guys slow down and my truck automatically just said beep, 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 meaning that these people are gonna have you too close to them because someone decided they were in the wrong lane. So it's like an alert. This truck is something else. I bought this truck at basic, supposed to be basic, no extra features or anything like that, because I just needed a truck for a purpose. Go to work, carry things, not fancy, but it came with a lot of fancy features that I call fancy, which is maybe basic to them and which is important to them, which would be like having the feature that if you're getting too close to a car, it alerts you. Also alerts you when you're supposed to be like an area that says 45 miles per hour, and even if you do have that 5 miles, that extra that you can use, or some people say 10, not miles per hour, you know, the mileage. Is it the mileage that you're going, or is it the speed that you're going? Even though it says 45 miles per hour speed limit, and most people say, oh yeah, you can go 55 and be safe. I would probably go 5 miles over, like maybe 50. But the car or your truck will show you that you're going over that 45 because it'll light up in red. It stays in white with the black numbers when you're going under the speed or at the speed that the road is requiring. If you go over, it turns to be red. You know, and it even tells you there's a stop sign coming up. So it's like, or a stoplight coming up, you know? So those are some good features. And it lights it up in red so you can see it. You have to look at it, you know? So that's another good feature. Yeah, so I love it. Yeah, right now it's showing me a yellow sign that maybe people will be walking, or if you're going to turn in that lane, that sign is there. That's in a triangle yellow with a figure in darkness that's going there, and what your mileage on this road should be. So that's a good thing. So yeah. But yep. These weekend job, or not having a weekend off. My weekends are Tuesday, Wednesdays. That's my Saturday, Sunday. We call it our weekend. So one day away from my weekend. So it's kind of nice that my kids are working during the week, and my weekend Tuesday, Wednesday, so I have it to myself to do things, stuff like that. My son works from home, but still he's like busy with work, so I get the Tuesday, Wednesday to myself, relaxing and stuff, and then they get the weekend to themselves, relaxing and all that. So it's so funny, my GPS stuff is showing up like, are you going to work, or are you going home? Push the button if you want directions for work, but no, I don't want no directions for work. I'm good. So yeah, that's another good feature, that for some reason your GPS, I guess they know when you're getting out the car and when you're there for a long period of time, And I don't know how I figured out that my job was where my job is and my home is where it is. And I guess maybe I pinned it. I don't know. Smart machines. Little smart machines. Wake up bell. I probably should have stayed in bed till late, but I don't like doing that. Because then if I'm wearing my watch, my Apple Watch that's tracking me, I don't know how it knows that I'm awake, because it'll tell me I need to get up and walk. It's like, how do you know I was awake? Because I know you're not waking me up, but I guess it must be tracking my breathing or something, and it realizes that I'm awake, and that if I'm laying too long in the bed while I'm awake, it's telling me you need to get up and walk around. Another good thing. Okay, let me look up that 601 exit, just coming up. Stop Lynchburg and Ivy. Yep, let's get off here. Alright guys, when I get there and order my food, which I'll probably get there, it's 10:53 now, so I'll get there when it's open, so that'll be good. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in a bit, because there's some winding roads, and I know that the camera is going to tip over and stuff. These winding roads that we've got. Yeah, the winding roads. So I'll talk to y'all later.